Imagine this. You're at a lavish party and everyone is sporting these enormous wigs. But wait, what's that crawling around in there? Lice! Sounds horrifying, right? But for the wealthy in the 1700s, this was just part of their everyday life. Why would anyone choose such a bizarre accessory? Let's dive in and find out! Welcome to Histoveins, where we uncover the strange and fascinating stories of history. If you love discovering the weird side of the past, make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell. Trust me, you don't want to miss what we have coming up. Today, we're exploring a peculiar trend among the rich in the 1700s, wigs filled with lice. We'll uncover the historical context, fashion implications, and some surprising reasons behind this odd fashion statement. Get ready for a journey back in time. Wigs became a status symbol during the 18th century. Can you imagine wearing one of those towering styles made from human or animal hair? While they looked extravagant, many wigs were actually home to unwelcome guests. Lice! Yes, you heard that right. But why would the wealthy flaunt something so gross? Was it about more than just looks? To understand this trend, we have to look at the historical context. The 1700s were all about luxury. But here's a fun fact. Personal hygiene back then was, well, not what it is today. Baths were a luxury, and lice were as common as a bad haircut. In a society where cleanliness was less of a priority, the presence of lice in wigs was often ignored or accepted. Can you imagine living in those times? What would you have thought about those wigs? Wigs weren't just for looks, they served several purposes. They covered baldness, often a sign of syphilis or age. Plus, they helped to mask the not-so-pleasant smells from infrequent bathing. Rich individuals would powder their wigs with flour or other substances, making them stylish yet practical. Sadly, the lice often came along for the ride. And can you believe people spent hours styling these wigs only to have them crawling with lice? What a trade-off! Wearing a lice-infested wig was more than a fashion choice. It was a declaration of social status. For the rich, their appearance was synonymous with power. This misguided belief often led to a lack of concern for personal hygiene, as they thought their wealth could overshadow any unsightly details. Can you imagine attending a party and seeing lice crawling around? Yikes. It really makes you appreciate the advancements in hygiene we have today, doesn't it? So why did rich people in the 1700s wear wigs full of lice? It was a combination of fashion, social status, and the hygiene practices of the era. While we may find this repulsive today, it's a reminder of how trends can change dramatically over time. Would you ever consider wearing a wig like that, knowing what we know now? If you enjoyed this dive into history, smash that like button and subscribe to Histoveins for more bizarre and intriguing stories. What strange fashion trends have you encountered in history? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to check out our next video for more captivating historical tales. Trust me, you won't want to miss it. Until next time, stay curious and keep exploring the past.